about starting a business? Do you dream of being your own boss and creating something amazing? Well, before you take a leap into entrepreneurship, there's something you need to know. There's a dark side to entrepreneurship that no one talks about. It's a side filled with stress, uncertainty, and risk. In this video, we will explore the dark side of entrepreneurship and share some tips to navigate it. So get ready to learn the truth about what it takes to be an entrepreneur and how to overcome the challenges.
So I've got a free course that I would love to give to you. This will show you how to make money as an absolute beginner. So stay tuned to the end so that you get all the details on this free course.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel. But before we go on, please like, please subscribe so that I know that you enjoyed this video. Okay, let's go on. There's a dark side to entrepreneurship, something that very few people talk about. And, you know, a few years ago, if you told me about it, I would have been like, nah, there's no dark side to it. There's, it's just all rainbows and sunshine and butterflies, That was my idea of entrepreneurship. I knew it was difficult because I grew up in an entrepreneurial family. But despite the fact I knew that, I still was not prepared for how hard it was going to be an entrepreneur. I read numerous blog posts, watched hundreds of YouTube videos, subscribed to literally every webinar, whatever information I could get on how to start a business. I was literally on there. Like, I knew about the Pat Flynn's and all these other people like years ago, 2016, 2017, 2018. And I focused solely on that. I focused how to make money on a blog. I focused on how to, sell your book and make money. I was literally everywhere. And, back then, I knew it was going to be difficult, but I just did not know how difficult it was going to be. And then I actually literally stepped into entrepreneurship. And then that's when I realized there is a dark side to entrepreneurship that very few people talk about. And I just want you to be aware of what it is. There is financial risk. I spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on courses, on ebooks, on, starting a business. And this is why a lot of people are angry and frustrated with, the society, but the economy, and even these gurus who say, do this and you will instantly make money. Subscribe to this and I will teach you how to make money within a year or 2 years or whatever it is, whatever period they tell you, right? I'm not saying that all gurus are like that, but it is frustrating when you subscribe to so many people and they say the same thing. Do this, do this, do this, and you make money. They never tell you about how difficult it's going to be. Very few of them do. And if they do, they're always like, well, be that bad. And then they tell you that you need to take out a loan or sell this or sell that, which is frustrating, right? It's frustrating. It's annoying as well. And not only that, is emotionally burdensome. You feel as if you are not going to where you want to go, or you're not where you thought you would be. No matter how many blogs you read or videos you watch, you seem to not be getting the same results as everyone else. And you're thinking to yourself, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Like that's the mind-boggling factor, right? The other thing is the stress. Now, I've been blessed to be able to, lean on my family, but a lot of people don't have that. There's a stress of having to take care of their family, the stress of having to provide, the stress of having to take care of their bills, the stress of having to do all these things, and it can be challenging. It can be not only challenging, but so stressful, because not only do you have to work your 9 to 5 to take care of your bills, but you also need to work on your business because you poured money into it and it's just not delivering the results that you thought it would. Now, it's also lonely. It's incredibly lonely because in the first few months to years, you're going to be so focused on learning systems, learning what you need to build a business, that you don't really have time to socialize. You have a support system, and that in general can be really lonely. It can also be very frustrating because you feel as if you're alone on this journey. That you keep walking and walking and hoping that you're going to get to a ravine or place where you can rest, and no matter how much you walk, right, it seems that you're not closer to your destination than you were, hours or days or months or years ago, right? You also have to wear a lot of hats. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't talk about. You know, you literally have to become the marketer, the accountant, the writer, the graphic designer. You have to literally be the social media manager, videographer, the cinematographer. There are all these different hats, and unless you have time, it's very difficult for you to literally put your hand in all those hats. Like, you're like, okay, so I now need to know how to edit a video. I now need to know how to put CEO in a blog post. I need to know how to make sure my posts rank high. It's so much pressure and it's so much work, right? There's also the uncertainty of it all. What if I fail? What if it doesn't succeed? What if it flops? I mean, after all, right, 95 to 98% of businesses fail, startups, right? In the first year. We learned this in high school and even in university. So there's so much uncertainty attached to entrepreneurship because it is one of the most risky things you can get into. And when I'm talking about entrepreneurship, I'm talking about being a YouTuber, I'm talking about being a vlogger, I'm talking about any company where you are not an employee. There's always going to be that uncertainty factor that what if it fails? Like, imagine spending hours filming YouTube videos, editing those YouTube videos, and still not getting the success that you thought you would get. I mean, it's frustrating, right? It's really, really frustrating. Okay, so now that I've spoken about the dark side of entrepreneurship, here's how you navigate it. You got to be prepared for financial risk. But in general, just be prepared for everything. Be prepared that you're not going to succeed the first time you try. Be prepared that it's not going to work out the way you want it to work out. Be prepared that you're going to end up spending more time working on it than actually making money in the beginning. Be prepared for the countless hours, tiredness, the exhaustion, the fatigue, just all of it. You gotta be ready, okay? Because when you're ready for it, it's not gonna be as tiresome or as taxing if you weren't. I will give you a simple example. It's the same thing as if you decide to quit your job. You obviously got to prepare for that period of not working, sitting at home, the waiting by the phone, the wondering if you're gonna get a job, the anxiety, stacking up. You gotta be prepared for all of it. Okay, you gotta take care of your mental health. Mental health is so important, and it's the reason why so many people are depressed, because they're not taking care of themselves. There's no time for self-care. There's no time to relax and to focus on you and focus on what makes you happy. And this is the people you are close to, your friends, your family. Because even though I told you that there's the loneliness of being an entrepreneur, it doesn't have to be like that. You can, have people around you that are going to care for you. If your family and your friends don't get what you're doing, they still care for you, right? So why not surround yourself with them? Because even if they don't understand, as long as you got that support system, it matters. Support system, you got to have a support system. Your support system could be your family and friends. It could also be a community online, social media, entrepreneurship groups who are all going through the same thing you're going through, right? It could also be watching videos, inspirational videos about, people who've been where you are, because there's always going to be an underdog, right? To every success story, there's an underdog. There's a person who was where you are right now, who didn't feel like they would make it, but they did. There's always going to be that person. So you have to say, okay, this is me 5 years from now. This is who I want to be. This is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. And when you focus on people who maybe you relate to, it is a lot easier because you always have to have a goal. There's always got to be that goal or milestone you need to reach. So having someone who is where you want to be in life is so crucial to avoiding, the stress and anxiety and it all, right? The mess of it all. Okay, now the last one. You got to stay focused on your why. Now this is so crucial, and this literally is the building blocks of it all. You got to focus on your why. Now, focusing on your why is why you're doing this. Why are you getting up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., why are you working 3 to 4 to 5 hours on your dreams, on starting a business? Why are you watching those videos and those vlogs? Heck, why are you watching, this video? Why are you watching other YouTube videos? You got to figure out what your why is, because when you figure that out, it's so much easier to focus on where you want to go, you know? Okay, so that is all for today. And also one thing to put into perspective, and why, you know, having a why is so important, is because your why is basically your purpose, your reason, the reason God put you on this earth, the reason that He put those dreams in your heart. And when you focus on that, that is gonna make all the difference. Okay, now that is all, but I want to just let you know, entrepreneurship can be a rewarding, but even though it's a challenging journey, ups and downs that come with it. You just have to be prepared for it.
So thank you so much for watching until the end. As promised, I'm going to give you this free course, right? Now, I partnered with a 7-figure super affiliate, right? And in this course, he will take you step by step and show you all the ways you can make money online without even having to create your own products. How amazing is that? So make sure you look down below. The link is right there. All right. Thank you. Bye.